Hey there, friends and fellow pigsters. The live stream is coming right up, so you guys should sit down, kick back, maybe grab a cold one and enjoy the wait. And if you're a fan of elevator music, well, you're in luck, because you could expect about 10 minutes of it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what Piggy says when he goes live. Hey there, friends and fellow pigsters. The live stream is coming right up, so you guys should sit down, kick back, maybe grab a cold one and enjoy the wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what Piggy says when he goes live. Wow, I look like death, dude. I look like fucking death here. Like, look at that.
Death hit you, bro.
Dude, what even is happening, man?
You're getting old.
Hey there. Welcome, guys. Welcome to a little bit of a hot live stream. As you can see, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, so that means what, Daniel? That means we're doing a live stream, okay?
That means we're on maybe at 8, maybe at 9, maybe at 10-ish.
Okay,
whenever.
Cool. See, what I do like about that, Daniel, is you have a microphone. But you have a lav mic attached to your fucking chest, so there's no reason why you should have a, okay. So case in point, today we're doing a little bit of a live stream. Now, here's the problem with this particular live stream. I don't know if you guys are going to be aware of this, but I got a puzzle today in the mail by one Butcher the Pig. Butcher the Pig sent me a nice little bit of a puzzle. This is part of it. This is part of it, believe it or not. And, well, you're going to see hopefully when the video comes out on Thursday when I'm done editing that. But we're alive. We made it. We made it through. This was a bigger twist than anything I've ever seen. I lost my shit.
I lost my shit with you, bro.
When it came to this rock, I lost my shit. So that's going to be coming up on Wednesday. So we really didn't prepare much of a show. We did, actually. We have so many topics.
So many
we have a lot of topics today. So we're going to get through a lot of stuff. All right, don't get it twisted. We're going to go over magic stuff. We're going to go over
Cardistry?
Cardistry, right? That's another one that we're going to go through. We're also going to go through magic. A lot of magic. No, that's not a thing. Now, one thing that kind of annoyed me, though, is... Daniel, put your camera on. Put your camera.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Okay, what I want you to do, I want you to take off your shoe. And I want you to show people the camera.
Why did I know you were going to talk about my shoes, bro?
Put the camera on their fucking
Hold
shoe.
on.
Take the shoe. Okay, it's not a puzzle. No, relax. All right, I'm not changing to a puzzle channel, okay? Butcher the Pig, who's been a long-time member of the PigCake community, he sent me a bunch of stuff. And then that's going to be what I'm going to solve on Thursday, which I technically did, I guess, lack of a better term. So don't freak out, all right? It's not going to turn into a puzzle channel, all right? You could relax. I'm not going to get millions of views, all right? If that's what's going to make you happy. So these nuts, you don't have to worry about me getting millions of views making level 10 puzzle videos. It's just going to be this one instance that I decided to make a little bit of a video for that. So you could relax about that. Why do you see? Oh, it's that, right? This looks, you got an HDMI that you were so proud of, that you bought. And this cable where I see the monitor here is the worst thing I've ever seen in my... Look at this. Look at how shitty it looks.
What are you talking about, dude?
Oh my goodness,
you look good.
man.
You look like
done.
10 years younger.
Put your fucking camera on.
Hating on my shoes, bro. Hating on my fucking badass shoes, bro.
Those are millennial shoes, Daniel.
I'm a millennial-ish.
Okay. I think I'm closer to millennial than you are, but...
It's not the year you were born, it's how you feel. And I feel like a millennial.
I know. You don't need... I forgot that's the thing we had. Honestly, I forgot that's the thing that we had. I like that. So case in point, we're going to be putting that video up on Thursday. We had a pretty much entire day today dedicated to solving this puzzle. I don't even know if I could show you the some aspects of it that are still around, but it's pretty substantial. But yeah, that's I'm gonna call it that. Solving impossible serial killer.
Level 12?
Puzzle. Level 10. Solving level 10 serial killer puzzle. So that's going to be it. But as far as that, I mean, today's going to be much of a little bit of a magic stream. We got a lot of magic related topics to go through.
So many topics.
Illusionist, no update on Illusionist. Okay, so I thought that maybe we had some sort of update on, the potential situation between Illusionist and Harrison Greenman. And
the entire world, you mean?
As he went, yeah. I keep mentioning this one channel, man. The Roasted guy, the Roasted Magicians, because he always posts these things. One of the pictures that he posted was of Lloyd Barnes and Geraint Grant laughing, and the caption was, "This is the face when we steal your shit." Great, I love it. But again, I'm still reserving my opinion. I'm still a little bit on the illusionist side. I don't know. All right. I'm pending some information coming in. Sleight of Tongue. If you guys aren't following Sleight of Tongue, he's a tremendous math magician, right? If that's all right. And he always does his investigative work. And it turns out that he's better at being an investigator than I would say Poppy Gloria, Mary Ham. He's infinitely better than all of those. So it's a dumb it's a dumb trick. RB still thinks it's... I like it, all right? I like FU too, okay? I think it's great. It would be something that I carry in my wallet.
Just because it says FU, bro.
Yeah, let me see if I could show my wallet without compromising my information. It's my wallet. That's my wallet.
Looks funny.
It has bunny ears. This has a little bit of a hole, and I don't want to show up my credit card, but it's a pig. That's my wallet. I've been carrying that around. I've been carrying that around lately, and I feel good. PigCake like Asian. I've gotten a lot of comments about my eyes saying, "Hey man, PigCake, are you Asian?" No, you're retarded.
You look like a ninja.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Man. I decided to go with my glasses today, just because I don't want to wear the shades. I can't see this when I'm wearing shades. There's like a little bit of a hue issue when it comes to refractive lenses, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm putting on my specs for you guys here today, so you can get the good look. Look, there's an eye reveal. Look, eye reveal. Oh man, look, I'm showing my eyes. Hey, PigCake, are you? No, just keep zooming in. Are you fucking Asian? Are you Asian, PigCake? Because you close your eyes and your eyes look like pussies. Hey, PigCake, are you Asian? No, I'm not fucking Asian. All right, stop trying to figure out information about me. God damn, just fucking watch the tutorial. I don't understand why people get like so angsty about trying to figure out my identity. It's not a fucking none of your... Press the fucking button.
Oh, I knew that.
It's none of your fucking business. All right? It's none of your business. Fuck. So the last video I put up was a little bit of a card trick. I put an incomplete idea. All right, what I like to... Oh, I just saw myself here and I thought you pressed the button. I was about to lose my shit, Daniel. I was about to lose my shit with you. So the last tutorial that I put up, was what I call an incomplete idea. So incomplete ideas, I have notebooks, right? I have notebooks. that I have a ton of virgin stuff. You know, I write some ideas down. I'll
so many ideas.
You know, I'll have stuff in there that's really pretty much awful tricks, but they do have some sort of progression to them. One of them was a trick that I put up on the video on Tuesday, I believe. I put up a nice little bit of a trick. It involved a color changing deck. So you had pretty much this setup, right? So you had 3 cards on top of the deck, and then you pretty much did a little bit of an ambitious card sequence with a card. So you would have the person sign this card. This would be a different color deck, by the way. So these 3 cards would be red, and then this would be a different color deck. Do you have one that's
I do.
Bordered?
I do.
When is your face reveal? Listen, that's your fault. All right? This is your fault. This is your fault. This is your fucking fault, okay? If I reached 50K subscribers by my 3rd year anniversary, I wouldn't have this mask on, and I wouldn't be dying of a heat stroke right now. I could see the fucking sweat beads. I could see the sweat beads that you guys have caused because of your inability to make 1,000 fucking 1,000 fucking channels to subscribe to me from, okay? God, stupid. Case in point, you're not gonna have a face reveal, okay? This is all you're gonna get, so enjoy it. Enjoy it. Oh boy. Okay, so let's.
Those are my favorite cards, by the way.
Are they?
You treat them with your life.
Okay, I'm gonna treat them with your life. Okay, so here was the trick that I put on Thursday. So you have 3 cards, right? You have 3 cards, and then you have a deck of a different color. So here you're gonna go through a little bit of an ambitious card sequence. So the idea is that you show the card goes in the middle of the deck, right? Look at that. How good does that look from there? Ooh. And then you show the card to have made its way to the top of the deck, right? So that's the first part. Then you take this card, you put it in the bottom, right? You put it in the bottom, snap your finger,
2-step,
and then it comes to the top.
Ooh.
Right? So so far we've gotten 2 points where the card is apparently in the middle, and now it's come to the top. But look at what you're seeing. Red. You saw the red card go in the bottom. You're seeing red everywhere, right? One thing that magicians do, which bothers me, to absolutely like Al-Qaeda, all right? All the way to Al-Qaeda, it bothers me. Is that whenever a magician does a color-changing deck trick on Instagram, they have to make a fucking point of taking the deck out of a red box. And I forgot what magic thing or channel on Instagram made a point of this. But it's fucking true. We got 2-stroke ATVs going down. The Central Americans really fucking racing down here today. But case in point, they do this. So the video, every other video starts with them just getting a deck of cards and like mixing it up and doing some, normal shit. But this video in particular starts with you taking the cards out of the box. Oh man, I wonder why. Maybe because you're about to do a color changing deck trick. All right, we all know. That's the most virgin complaint I've ever had in my life.
You're about to be hated on the community right now, bro, because you just revealed the biggest secret of magic.
That if you're doing a color changing deck trick, you're going to take the deck out of the same
bro.
Okay. You put their card in the middle of the deck, right? You put the card in the middle of the deck. And we're getting into pretty much the first card trick I ever taught on the channel, which is the first trick I ever learned in the history of magic. What's going on here? Something about...
Sorry, bro.
What comment did you read?
Why did the Mexican take Xanax?
Why did the Mexican...
For Hispanic attacks.
I want to fucking...
I'm back. I'm sorry.
I want to time you out for that. I hope you know that. This is your first strike. All right, Vaporwave? Okay. So this goes back to the... oh my God, I'm still upset. Just panic attacks. Are you fucking kidding me right
now? Can't be funnier than PigCake, bro.
Fuck me, dude. I want to kill a small... I just want to get a child and I want to fucking... Just... Okay. Oh boy. So what was it? I'm sorry. I was going over the trick that I taught on Monday. Fucking murder me with a stick and O.J. Simpson. Okay? You're doing the first trick I ever learned. Okay? This is a variation on the first trick I ever learned. And you're adding a little bit of a twist, which is one of the things I like. Now, this moment right here, Daniel, is one of my favorite moments. When anytime you see me do this on Instagram about 1,000 times, but you show a card that's face up, the deck is assumed to be in this condition. So all the cards are assumed to be face down. When you put this card on top and you spread that shit and all the cards are face up, I love that shit.
Yeah,
dude. I fucking, dude, I nut. so hard doing this. I'll look in the mirror naked and I'll be nutting while doing this. I don't even have to touch it. I just go like that. I because again the deck is assumed to be face down, so you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just hold the deck. But then you take this card, you turn it face up on top, and then that changes the condition. Let's get a top down for this. Let's get a top down for this shit. So look at this. It just looks like, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then at this point, look, you spread through. You find that this is a red card. Now, at this point in the trick, I actually did a little bit of a hard move. I did a little bit of a hard move here. I did a little bit of a spread call right here. I did a little bit of a spread call action here, so I could turn this. Again, they've seen red, red, red. So when you do this and you turn it over and it's fucking blue, and the entire the entire deck is blue. Shut up. Stop. All right. Copperfield flashed. Copperfield flashed. But yeah, but this part is it's just fucking. Again, you want to cover this. I'm showing you what not to do. Okay. But that moment at the end is fucking hot, dude. I think it's a great trick. The only problem is, again, look at the condition you have to take care of. Red card here, faced card here, and red card on the bottom. So you have a fucking mess to deal with. But I think it's worth it to have this lovely bit where, you know, you take the shit out, right? You're doing your little spread call action. You show this. And then, again, everything so far has been red, red, red. So there's no way that this is a thing. And it is. So I fucking love that. But I put it out to you guys. I put it out to you guys as to different variations on this particular idea, just because I think sometimes what I want to know is that why am I talking and my hands are showing. And now you're PigCake with 2 E's at gmail.com is where you guys could send your resumes. All right, because apparently we can't even. Did I take you off with 240?
Yeah. We
didn't put the 240. I fucking need to put you back on 240, man. It's not even. Oh boy. So that's a little bit of a hot one. I like that. It's a nice. I would say pretty easy trick. You just do a spread call. You're doing a couple tilts. All right. You're doing this move, which is another fucking great thing. I love. Oh look, the card's going in the middle of the deck, right?
I love that move,
dude. That shit's going right here, son. That shit's hotter than a fucking. A toddler on a stovetop, dude. It's fucking tremendous. That's the right. But you left dirty as shit. You left pretty dirty. So that's the only problem, and that's the only way that I said, hey guys, come up with your better variations. And what I was about to say is usually the people in the community are more virgins than me. So you guys come up with good ideas. So I left that for you guys, and in the comments I've read some good variations on it. A lot of you guys have said, why don't you just ignore the last thing and then just cop the bottom card. Just cop it, right? And then you'll be good. That's a little bit of a take on it. But I don't like palming though. I'm not a fan of this action. Look at this. I got these wide. I know that comes with practice, but because of my little shrimp hands, I need to palm a card like this. You see how it juts out, right? You see how the shit juts out? But from here you can't see shit, right? So that's how I have to palm cards. So I have to fucking angle it so that you can't see it. So my palm is almost like a cop, technically, because of my small little I do children's birthday parties. My small I can't be around kids' hands. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make that sort of insinuation. What do we have here? Let's see what we got here. What if you did it where you get the break above the 2 red cards, and in an action of 4 cards to your pocket, you call out the other red cards? That could work. Or maybe what you could do too is the jokers, right? You could just have the cards be jokers, and then at the end, it's just a simple matter of fact of noticing the joker, lifting 2 cards as one, putting that away, and but then you have to ditch this card over here. You have to ditch that one. Then you could do Red Hot Mama. You could do Red Hot Mama at that point.
Now you're just making stuff up, bro.
No. Look, right here. So you'll be left in this situation, right? So let's think about this. Making stuff up. So let's pretend these 2 cards are jokers, right? You take these 2 cards, put it away. So that's already 2 down because these are 2 red cards. Then you're left with this red card over here. So how simple is it to just cut that card to the bottom? So you would hold back 2. You cut that card to the bottom, right? And now you're into Red Hot Mama. Red Hot Mama is this trick where somebody touches a card. This card goes in the middle. Hands are empty. You do your little fucking your magic shit. Spread the deck. Oh look, there's a red card. There's a red card that suddenly appeared here. You don't think it's the. Oh yeah, it's the card you picked. That's crazy. And then at this point, you drop this card. But here's the secret, Daniel. You ready for this? This card is a 4 of hearts. So all I have to do now is go through the deck and say, you know what? We're going to try it again. We're going to try it again just for you because you're a Republican. So we're going to go through the deck, and I'll tell you what. You're going to pick a card this time. How about you pick a card? So just call stop anytime you want. Stop. Right there? Perfect. Are you happy with us?
Satisfied.
Okay. Well, why don't you look at that card?
Ooh.
Okay. Perfect. We're going to see if we can convert that card to red. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right there. Red. Red. Oh, see now, because it did turn red, and then you show this, and it's the 4 of hearts, right? So that's a good way to clean up. That's a good way to clean up.
That's
you can kind of get into Red Hot Mama from there. So look at that, man. Look at. So hold up. Let's see. Satchel, did you get parcel? I sure did. What does that mean?
Oof.
What does that mean?
Ooh.
Satchel got parcel. You know, I noticed a little bit of jiggery pokery when it came to the address. It looked a little bit familiar, right?
Yeah.
Right? It looks like, have you sent packages to that particular address, correct?
I may have.
But here's the thing. Butcher would be aware of that. So Butcher would knowingly put an address on the box that may or may not be his own, I feel. We're on to you.
We should put salt on that thing, dude.
Hold up. I'm sorry. I just read RB's comment that says the only issue with that trick is that you expect people to stick around after the first trick. Yeah, after the first trick. Hey, guys, don't, you know. I want to die. Piggy, what do you think of Chicago opener? A lot like Red Hot Mama. Yeah, good shit. I mean, previous have been sent from California and Florida. Yeah, that's what kind of freaks me out. One of them is from Florida, which happens to be the home place of another member of the PigCake community that may or may not be a moderator, right? Which is kind of interesting. Kind of interesting, right? It makes you think. Makes you think. You like my shifty Asian eyes, even though I'm not fucking Asian.
We need some ambitious some music.
Some Asian.
We need some of that music, like.
Oh, I thought you were saying like stereotypically Asian music. So wait, what's this? Teach the thumb trick you just did? This thing? Like you could actually get it to jump back and then do this, right?
Ooh, I heard that one snap.
This one, you could do this, and then you could do this. Like that, and stretch it.
Is it gonna be on Patreon?
No. I put here's why I hate people, Daniel. Here's why I hate people, okay? Because I put a fun video once where I said, oh, impromptu hand tricks you could do, right? And I showed this little thing, right? The traveling magician, or the traveling hitchhiker. That's what this is called, right?
I like that.
So I'm like, oh, that's funny. That's a cool thing. I showed this, right? Little dumb things, hand tricks, impromptu hand tricks. And then people are like, this is shit. This isn't real magic. Why'd you upload this? 'Cause it's my channel, you fucking moron.
Bitch.
I could do whatever. I could put a video of me. I can't do that. I was gonna say me fapping it to Adele, but I can't do that. No, I definitely can't do that. But I could do whatever I want. If I want to show you these are fun little things, right? When somebody says, "Hey, show me a card trick," you've tried to get me to show people card tricks, and I say no.
All the time.
All the time. So what do?
Dude, you got that snap on point, by the way.
Yeah, because how many times have I practiced in front of a mirror, like just
Ooh,
doing this shit like a fucking retard. So case in point, these are fun little things that I do, but people take these two things seriously. One of the comments I got in the last video, I don't mean to be snarky when it comes to comments, but here's the thing that I've realized. These are people, right? Everybody that's put a comment, unless you're a bot, is a person. So when you put a dumb little stupid comment, right? When you put like a dumb comment saying like, you talk too much. How many magic channels do you have on YouTube that you could go to? Watch one of those. You're getting free tricks. Stop complaining, you fuck.
Bitch.
Could you tell I'm a little bit salty about those? But case in point, you're entitled to your opinion.
You should put that salt on that coaster, bro.
Your opinion's wrong. Daniel's complaining. Okay. Daniel's complaining because I learned a little bit of a bar trick. Where if you put salt on the coaster. So in this case, there's a coaster that you
borrowed,
swiped. By the way, it's very nice quality. I feel you're fucking.
I should have stolen more. I mean, borrowed more.
Yeah. Okay. So when you put a drink on a coaster, see how it sticks? If you put salt on the coaster, it doesn't stick as much.
That doesn't work.
So I put salt on my coaster, and Daniel was looking at me like I'm some sort of vagrant, like like I farted on a fucking toddler or something. So it works. And guess what? Your shit stuck to your drink more than mine. Mine only stuck once.
Because I drank faster, bro.
So that's what he's making a reference. Is that coaster from a gay bar? No, it's from this is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
How dare you?
This is
Oh, that's a sexy man.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is a fucking national treasure. All right, he's a hero. He was a Marine.
Was he a Marine?
Movie. No. I think it was a Marine in one movie. And
oh, in a movie. That counts.
Hey, I thought you posted your video to the Facebook group. Did I post the video to the Facebook?
You posted a video, no?
I didn't post the last video to the Facebook group. We use the new cards and videos, said Butcher. By the way, Butcher, I just want to talk to you directly. All right, you fuck. All right. What you did was that you put the fucking mamacitas. All right, it's going to make sense when you watch the video, guys, on Thursday. You put the mamacita cards. You took those out, and then you put the nude men inside of the mamacitas box. So I open it up, and what am I greeted to? Hard
Dongs.
white dick.
Dongs. You're introduced to Bing Wangs.
Oh, I should have been using Ben Wangs, dude. Fuck, why don't I have Ben Wangs? I'm here trying to shill Ben Wangs, trying to be like, hey guys, Ben Wang gang. And I don't have the Ben Wangs, unless I took them.
I may have.
I think I might have taken them to my house.
You made me put them in
so
in there with carry cases. Let me get that blue one back, though. Let me get that blue deck back.
All right, this is how picky you are when it comes to your playing cards.
You sure you wash your hands, bro?
Yeah, I from the cheese Butcher.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Hold up, let's see the other comments here. I'm looking for more old school coin magic. Any suggestions? I remember when you did vids of old school magic. David Roth is always one of the best ones to look up. Dr. Michael Rubenstein, he's another great one. The more modernized shit, which is like the fucking Ponta the Smith, where you're doing like 1,000 fucking like stupid coin vanishes in a small span of time. That's the sort of new wave coinistry sort of stuff that you'd find more modern. But again, the classics are always best. Bobos is the foundation for absolutely everything. So a lot of people, Bobos it's the same shit. Everything that everyone does in terms of coin magic was based on Bobos. So that's a good resource to look up.
I feel like you're making up all these words.
The
Chicago closer, the Bobos, liners.
Just getting done cutting pork. I love that Top Notch is on 2 accounts. So you have just got done cutting pork chops and then Top Notch. Did you ever collect the WWE trading cards from Stridex? I didn't, unfortunately. I did not. Will you use new cards and videos? I can't use your cards, Butcher, because your fucking cards are going to get me demonetized. And then not only demonetized, but placed on a list. I don't see the bin went.
Yeah.
Bin went. Look at that. I want this to be the thumbnail. Dude, I have fucked eyes.
You should say that tweet that you came in today, bro. That retweet from Lee Asher.
Oh, Lee Asher. Yeah, Lee Asher, he had if you guys aren't following me on my Twitter, you guys need to follow. I post some stuff either every day, every other day. I post some hot shit, complaining about magicians. I think the last one was about deodorant and magicians. And I'm always making funny quips, all right? Because I'm a funny guy, all right? I'm a funny guy. What's that, Cuomo? I don't know if you've seen this, Daniel, but he's a CNN guy. And somebody called him a Fredo, right? And then he's like, hey, man, he really started talking all Italian. And he goes, hey, you know that's an insult to Italians, right? Fredo? You know who Fredo is? Fredo's the weakest guy in Godfather. Are you Italian? The guy he's never spoken like that. But in this video, he's confronting some guy. And he goes, Fredo, you calling me Fredo? That's an insult to me and my country. Are you Italian? Huh? And then he starts telling him how he's like going to bite him and shit. Like a fucking stereotypical Italian. I'm like, what are you doing, my dude? Case in point.
Fucking Italians.
What was it that I was talking about before that?
Lee Asher. Twitter.
Lee Asher, yeah. So Lee Asher mentioned that somewhere in existence are Lee Bin Wang playing cards. So they say Lee here. So what I want to do is I want to collect Bin Wang playing cards. I want to collect Bin Wang playing cards. So I don't want to collect cards because I'm not a virgin. Well, yeah, but I am. But I do want to collect Bin Wang playing cards. So anytime I find a nice Bin Wang deck, I want to find and I want to. So far we found Bin Wang red and blue, right? The next one on the list is Beer Wang playing cards. The super rare deck is the Lee.
We gotta get that
Lee Wang deck. So the Lee Wang deck. That's another rare one. I've seen some other ones that people have sent me on Instagram from time to time. So those are definitely dope ones that I want to get. Fucked eyes, let's face it. Anyone of Asian that doesn't wear glasses. I'm not fucking Asian. Let me see myself in the thing. I have fucked eyes because I have one that, like, dude, one is like this way and then the other one is like this way. I feel like that's because my parents were cousins. That's what happens when your parents inbreed. Because, I don't know, because there's not a bunch of people in La Finca, right? So they're just fucking each other and goats.
Can't find them.
Today we're drinking briny melon goss. Same shit as last time, right?
Send us money.
Yeah, briny melon goss. This says it's a. It doesn't say that it's a sour, right? I don't even know what this is. It's a goss. Is that a type of beer?
I don't know.
I feel like a virgin.
I don't think that's not type of beer.
Case in point, it's very nice. Very not hoppy. It's very melony. I like beers with flavor. I don't like beers that taste like wheat and dried asshole. For some reason, people tend to like that. You tend to be a fan of beers that taste like...
love asshole beer.
Hey, did you have fun on Minecraft? I did not have fun on Minecraft. He's alluding to the fact that I was playing Minecraft and I died.
You died?
I died. All my level, all my weapons that I had, I died.
How?
I went to the nether. I hit a brick and then lava poured on me.
Oh, that's like the worst way to die, bro.
But I came back. Diego Adler just subscribed. Goose is warm fermented beer that originated in Goslar, Germany. It's usually brewed with 50% of grain, being malted wheat. Dominant flavors include lemon sourness, herbal characteristic, and a strong saltiness due either of local water sources or added salt. Fact. That's why I like it.
On that note, I think you should tell people to like the live stream a little bit.
How about you fucking put the camera on yourself and you tell people, okay, to fucking like the video.
Y'all should like the live stream. Give it a thumbs up.
I want to fucking die. I want to fucking... fuck, man. Like the video, guys. Thank you if you can. If you look at the link in the description below, you're going to find Ham Radio. Soon enough, we're going to move these shows to Ham Radio, the actual channel. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
It's coming relatively soon. We're going to be able to do this on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. Right now, we're just finishing up some stuff. We're doing some media for Ham Radio, and then also the Instagram for Ham Radio. We're going to be putting little clips that are funny from the show, and we're going to be updating it that way. So make sure to follow that because we're going to be doing it official. Right now, it's just PigCake Live. All right, even though this is pretty much the same shit as Ham Radio. I really don't understand what's going to be different. You're going to have a sign here that says Ham Radio.
Oh, I just had an idea.
What's your idea?
I just had a fucking brilliant idea, bro. Behind you, where that thing is at the door.
The wooden block?
The wooden block?
Yeah.
We should have an LED sign.
Okay.
And like stuff should like...
Oh, like a ticker?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay, we could do that. I'm pretty sure it's cheap on Amazon.
But I was going to say, hold on. I was going to say something, bro. We would have been working on the channel today, but we went to go get this butcher puzzle today, and it took how many hours?
I think like 16. We started at like 6 in the morning, and it's been I mean it's 8 already. It's almost 9. So it's been.
Fuck, that took forever today.
Yeah. We it's a grind, man. It's a grind. Well, Ramsey did that. Oh, well, guess what? Well, we're not Ramsey, okay? We're Piggy and whatever
and that guy.
Fuck you want to call yourself? I don't even know. I don't know what you want to call yourself, but we're going to be doing a ticker. And if you want to contribute to the show, we have a little bit of a link that's going on, that Streamlabs link. Hit that up. That helps out the show tremendously, and we'll be able to
use your money.
We'll be able to use your money to increase the production value of the show. And yeah, there is going to be an audio version only because, I mean, seeing that this is mostly audio, sometimes we do visual stuff, like I'll allude to a website or we'll show a video, per se, I guess. But we're going to have that just in case because Piggy and the D, I like it. So that's going to be fun. Ham Radio, the website, right? So
we have a website.
We have a website. It's not... I mean, it's literally it's literally the most bare bones shit, but it does a function. Okay, it does a function. So that we're gonna be uploading the stuff there, right? We're gonna be uploading the shows on that particular website. So I don't know why you can't reach that. What did you not? Please don't tell me that it's not working. Is it working? Thank you. All right, but you had to put www.
I did.
I don't like that. Try ham radio. I tried so hard to not get that shit to work.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So I look like I'm about to rob a store. Yeah, because I just robbed a store. Are you gonna show this on the stream? Oh, you're showing it on the stream. Okay, so we have a little bit of a ham radio website. It's just information about us, right? We have PigCake Rodriguez, Daniel D. We have our Facebook, our YouTube. As you can see, everything's multiplied because that's the aesthetic. All right, it's called an aesthetic. You should learn about it. And then our PO box, if you guys want to send us stuff, much like Butcher, send us a PO box, right? Butcher send us a PO box. So that's our nice little bit of a hot website. That's shitty. As fucking pristine as it could be. Funny enough, when I saw the Butcher website, I felt like that's the aesthetic that I wanted to have.
Hey Butcher, once we figure out who you are, we might hire you to build us a website.
Yeah, HTML, whatever kind of weird fucking XNXS/ham radio. Nice. I'm glad you mentioned XNXS. It says video output low. It says video output low. So I don't know if you going on that website was enough to just slam dunk on the video. But case in point, sponsors, plural. That's ambitious.
We got many sponsors.
Oh, shit.
So many sponsors, just like our topics.
PigCake Live and Ham Radio are like the Y and meme review. Only better. Only better. The Y, more like Ham Radio.
LY.
PigCake with 2 E's at gmail.com. If you guys want to send your resumes to have a funnier co-host, then your boy, you and me here, I'll be very, very happy. I'll be very happy. So please do that out. Check that. And oh man, I'll say. So I talked about that trick. I wanted to talk about that trick. There's something else.
Cardistry,
right? I was trying to do a move. What was this thing? I don't know if I could show it here. Let's see. I saw somebody post this on Instagram, right? And I wanted to kind of like do it, but I don't know which is the best angle to show it. That kind of looks hot.
Want to try top down?
No. Top down looks like shit for that. I was also working on another. I was working on something too.
You're doing that move here the other day. Remember? We're messing around.
Yeah, I was working. Like I just licked my I just licked my finger. I was trying to do stuff with Flirt because Flirt is an old Dan and Dave move, right? So I wanted to do like a little bit of a hot combo with Flirt, but my virginity prevents me from doing that because I think the moment you've seen a pussy in your life, you can't do cardistry anymore. So you really can't do cardistry. Satchel says, I just got a new phone. What phone did you get, Satchel? Look at that. Look at this. That's hot cardistry.
Oof. We need some vaporwave.
By the way, anytime I do like an old move from like the 2000s, so anytime I do like, oh, hey, do a little bit of a fucking, do some card. Every time I see that, somebody says, hey, that's not cardistry.
That's not cardistry, bro.
What's cardistry then?
You explain
it to me.
Not please. What you're doing.
You explain to me what.
Not what you're doing. I got the shoes, bro.
Let's see how this looks. Oof.
Yeah, that was hot.
Gone.
That was hot.
Gone. Did that really look hot? I don't know if it looked hot or not.
My mom just said hi.
Press zero. You're a grown man, Daniel. It's stuck to the coaster, by the way. It's stuck to the coaster. So.
Hi, Mom.
Case in point, will you ever use a sick tack on your face? Oh, this thing? Where you do this thing? Right? Oof. So you could do something like...
That's not cardistry, though.
I want to die right now. I want to fucking cease to exist. Case in point, for some reason, people have a definition as to what cardistry only is only cardistry. Actually, you know what? Let me read this. Here. Don't put this top. Please don't put this top down, because then. Okay, so let me go to Instagram and let me see if I could find this thing that Ben Earl. I think I read it already, But let me see if Ben Earl has put another essay. That should be a segment on our show, by the way. See if this guy posted another essay on
But like a Mexican essay, or like an essay.
Press 0. PigCake with 2 E's at gmail.com. If you are funnier, if you are capable of making a joke funnier than the joke that you just heard, which is anyone, please send me your resume. Okay. He did post another essay here. How you don't need magic books. So this has been driving me nuts, man. He posted one on Cardistry. He talked about card effects, and he's just posting these essays. Don't get me wrong, I love Ben Earl. I think he's a tremendous magician. Like, could you just go and then like, could you just fart in a jar and smell your jar? Could you just do that? Because that's what you're doing, dude. That's what we have Matthew Pittsburgh, by the way, now. You know who Matthew Pittsburgh is?
Butcher.
Why do you do this? Yeah, so that's pretty much the equivalent of those. Anytime I see like a long, eloquent sort of dialect on magic and theory on magic and stuff, I'm like, you need to get laid. You need to get a pussy. Please do me a favor, please. All right, they're easy. If you want, you could just get down the corner. They have some, zoom in for this, some hard Asian hand jobs. All right, you could get $85 if you find a massage parlor with the little lights on the side, the little red lights. That means you could get a hand job in there. Just go in there. All right, don't take me off. Keep it on there. You could just go in there. All right, pay $85 for a hard Asian hand job, and then that's gonna get you to stop writing about magic and to start just being a person. All right, start being a person and stop being. You could take me off now.
I have a question for you though.
Yeah.
How do you know it's $85?
Press 0. Press 0. Because it's well known that it's $85. All right, that strong Asian hand jobs are worth. Okay, let's go back to normal here. Oh, fuck me. Okay, those essays are cringier than FU2. Listen, all right, here's what FU2 is. Here's the psychology of FU2, which is what I like. And I've already spoken about this. But what I like about it, all right, is that you have a card. So you have a single card in your wallet. You take it out, right? That card goes in their hand. You ask them, hey, all right, what I want you to do, sir, in your head, Daniel, let's do it this way. Daniel, let's do it this way. Okay? I want you to...
Do you want me to give you a
right
pen?
here.
You can write it?
Right here. All right? I put a card down, right? So in your head, Daniel, I want you to imagine that you have red cards and black cards. You have red cards and black cards, okay? So in a moment, you're going to throw one of those to me.
Okay.
All right, which ones are you going to throw?
Did I tell you?
Yeah.
The red ones.
The red ones, perfect. All right? So I'm holding the red cards, Daniel. In this hand, I have the number cards. In this hand, I have the picture cards. Okay? In a moment, I'm going to throw one above my head. Which ones do you want me to throw above my head? The picture cards or the number cards?
The number cards.
The number cards, perfect. So they're gone. So we have the pictures. We have all these wonderful pictures. We have the jacks, we have the queens, we have the kings. Okay? We have the men and we have the females here. Okay? Sorry, the female, rather. Which ones do you want to keep, Daniel? For this particular experiment.
The females.
You want to keep the females. Good job. So why don't we do it this way? So you have the females. You have 4. You have clubs, hearts, spade, and diamond. So why don't we do it this way? Which one is typically associated with females? Which suit would you say is typically associated with females?
Hearts.
Hearts. Okay. And had you picked the men, right? Had you picked, for example, a king, what suit would you have said is best associated with the king?
A spade.
A spade. Okay, so it would have been different. That's what I'm trying to say. But ultimately, you landed on the Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts.
So I want you to imagine, Daniel, that this card right here, that I put here before this, right? I turn this over, and it has a fucking middle finger on it. How are you going to feel?
I'm gonna be like, what?
You're going to feel like a piece of shit. I'm not, haha, I just set you through this whole thing, and then I brought down your expectations.
Yeah.
Right? And I brought down your expectations, and you're going to be upset. And then I tell you to read the fine print on that card. And it says, please return the Queen of Hearts to the store.
Damn, boy.
How good is that?
Damn, boy.
That's good. I think that's good. I think that's great. It lowers your expectations. It sinks them to the ground, and then it shoots them all the way up. When you read the fact that it says the card you fucking named. So that's why I like it.
I thought it was a good trick.
That's why I like FU2.
Yeah.
All right, that's why I like FU2 specifically, because it just sets it. You're not doing any calling, you're not doing anything, but you're setting the expectations and then you shoot it up.
I think it's a good trick. I just don't like being told "fuck you."
Okay, all right, that's. So when is your channel gonna shoot the expectations?
Damn. Where's the timeout? Who's going on timeout?
No, it's I think taxation is theft, right? Is that no? It doesn't go on timeout because he has 14 accounts, so it doesn't matter.
Is that Butcher?
Doesn't matter. How good is that? That's fucking tremendous. But yeah, for some reason, I mean, there's a whole issue. But then, to me, it just blows my mind. It blows my mind why people are having a fucking problem with that. Because then, how many tricks by that rule? Have to be taken off the market? Every trick that's similar to another trick, then, by that definition. Oh, you said the word "fuck you" in a trick? That's my bit. You can't do that on your trick. Yeah. Oh, your trick uses a double lift? Haha, bitch. Guess what? I've been doing double lifts since I fucking, brought the cows home. And I... Guess what? Same shit. It's the same shit, and I don't understand why there's a whole beef to it. It's a whole ego issue. I think magicians have too many egos. I think, again, independent creation is entirely possible. Yeah. If I come up with something, it's entirely possible. However fucking millions of people do fucking card tricks, and it's entirely possible for you to do it. I read the comment, RB, goddammit, shut up. So that's that. But I don't know why. You brought up FU2. Facebook magic is toxic, man. That's another good... Facebook magic is cancer, dude.
Well, the Facebook community needs fucking
Facebook
Jesus,
community,
bro.
dude. I never thought these nuts. I never thought that there would ever be a worse community than the Magic Cafe when it comes to magic. But then you get the Magic Cafe, and imagine that you what's a pill that old people take? Lexapro is what autistic people take. So imagine you have a bunch of old people and you give them Lexapro. That's Facebook, right? Yeah. Actually, no, never mind. Lexapro calms them down. Imagine you get a bunch of old virgins, like a bunch of 57 to 77 old virgins, and you give them Adderall. That's Facebook. That's the Facebook community with magic. Yeah. It's fucking atrocious. It's really atrocious. They have no understanding of anything modern. They have no understanding of anything that's relevant to anything today. Yeah. To them, they're stuck in they're doing linking rings. And they're doing, oh, look at this. I could do linking rings. Look at that. Look at my variation, though. My variation is that I hold it with 2 fingers. And now I could do it. I did that in 1977 in Arizona in a convention for 6 people. That's my move. I call it the 2-finger move. Because I've never seen a pussy. And they just sit there and they type. Yeah. And they don't understand what YouTube is. They don't understand. To them, everything is within their confined.
I mean, they just never evolved. I think magic has evolved way more in the last, 5 years?
Yeah, dude, more than anything. Yeah. Now you have books. I mean, you have books, but you have books essentially online. You have fucking DVDs that are now streamed. Before DVDs were, VHS, DVDs, and then now everything's being streamed online because we have that capacity.
First it was books. Oh, no, you can't write about that book. You can't put that book in a public forum. Then it went to VHS, and it's just retarded. That's
another thing. They're very hardline when it comes to that. So, for example, if you have a book... I was bitching about the Inject community the other day because I posted my video on the Inject forum or the Inject Facebook group, and man, dude, they're like, this is awful, take it down, what are you doing? People shouldn't be aware. This is my favorite comment. People shouldn't be aware that magic apps exist. It should be kept to private Facebook groups. My dude, the Magic Cafe talks about it. The creator himself posts demo videos on YouTube.
That's retarded.
It's been fucking sold on every single magic website that's available openly on the internet. You absolute fucking retard. You absolute moron. How does that make sense? It should be kept privately, right? And then here's the thing. Here's the comment that I showed you. My favorite one is I told him that. And what does he respond? With a GIF.
Yeah, bro.
This fucking boomer responded with a GIF of like a baby or some shit. I'm like, dude, you're not even arguing back, you fucking retard.
No.
Because you know that that's a valid point and you don't have any points against that. Case in point, it's done. And I'm bitching about them bitching. I'm bitching about them bitching about me. So it's like it's a circle of retardation. But ultimately, I think that there's no progression, and
that kind of bums me out, though, man.
It does. But that generation, it's gonna end.
Yeah, I mean that kind of just turns me off.
Huh?
Well, that kind of just turns me off.
Yeah.
On the fucking community, man. It's kind of dumb.
Well, I mean, the thing is that, again, I'm sorry to talk over you, but what it is that it's an older generation, and as morbid as it sounds, that generation is going to die out. And it's going to die out within 10 to 20 years. But the thing is that not all people that are older members of the Magic community have that same mentality. There are some people that are aware of the power of social media. There's some people that are aware of what YouTube can do, the community that YouTube could bring together, right? The fact that I could post a video and have access to everywhere in the fucking planet, right? And the Cardistry community is just as fucked.
It's getting there.
It's just as fucked. The only thing about it that I think is any different is that it's younger. It's a younger crowd. So it's ego. I mean, it's ego. Yeah. It's all ego. But the Magic community is just that Magic's been around for longer. So Cardistry, I think, as a practice, right? The term Cardistry is relatively new, but it's just crazy that you still have people arguing about these mundane points and being so protective of things that are available, and they're so fearful. They're so fearful. I had a conversation. I'm not going to mention with who, but he does puzzles, and and we mentioned this that like they're afraid of losing their secrets. Yeah. Right? Because once they lose their secrets, that's all they have. Yeah. All they have are the secrets.
I mean, it makes sense.
If somebody happens to see a tutorial, right? Lucas, Cardis are more creative than magicians. They're all gay. All right. But case in point, you see a tutorial for a double lift. They think, oh, that's it. It's over. I'm never going to be able to do anything else because you expose a double lift. I'm never going to be able to show a double lift to anyone. That's not the way it works. That's not the way it fucking works. So once the secret is gone, they have nothing. They're standing naked, and they're afraid of that. So that's a good little bit of a interesting conversation I had, and it was really enlightening because how true is that? Yeah, they're afraid to lose their secrets because that's all they have. They're not a person behind the magic. Once you take the magic away, that's it. They're nothing. They haven't taken the time to become people, and that's something that I always say. And I know it's like a little bit of a joke. Oh, you need to become a person. You need to become a person. Yeah. Because if not, then you're going to be putting these stupid comments on Facebook. All right, hiding behind your stupid shit. So.
But there's no need to be negative. Period. Like I don't see a point in you going out of your way on something like on Facebook and say something negative, bro. Hey, Piggy, you beautiful, man.
Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And you're stealing coasters from local bars.
Can I have my coaster back then?
Butcher's a name dropper here. Hold on, let's see this. New release Equinox flip coming out Friday. $22. Get the fuck out of here. That is the same shit. Cardisters and magicians are the same shit. But imagine Cardistry. Imagine paying $30 for a DVD on Cardistry moves.
What's a DVD?
Okay, that's funny because it's actually relevant. God forbid they have to come up with something new. There you go. Perfect, Sima. Exactly that. God forbid they have to come up with something new. God forbid they have to put a little bit of creative thought and they have to figure out a new way to do something that's been around for ages. Like the whole, in the 90s, you had the Masked Magician, right? And the Masked Magician
I remember those shows. Yeah.
I mean, you had the initial one that was a Masked Magician that he was exposing stage tricks, and then you had the series in the mid 2000s with the finest bitches. Oh my god, dude! Whoever was the guy, let's put a zero on this. Let's put a zero on this, dude. You deserve an $85 Asian hand job. Okay, you deserve an $85 Asian hand job because you picked the finest host. Okay, so they had that one, but the problem was that you had all these magicians complaining about the Masked Magician, and he wasn't giving away. He was giving away like the oldest shit. The street magic guy who was giving away David Blaine's tricks. Yeah. But at the same time, I understand where it came from. All right, I think Brian Brushwood from Scam School or Scam Nation now, he had a wonderful conversation, I think on one of his channels about the Masked Magician and how it really wasn't anything negative in terms of magic. Yeah. It wasn't anything wrong. I mean, yeah, he was showing tricks to
it was great TV too, bro.
Well, okay. There are two sides to it. I see both sides of it. I see the magician. I see the magician having a hard time with seeing tricks like that exposed to the masses. I see that side, and I understand it as somebody who's been doing this for 20 years. But at the same time, the tricks that he showed have been fucking like sawing a lady in half.
What do you think is the most controversial one he did? Do you remember?
Probably like
the
street magic one. The street magic one I think was pretty, because he was showing like the Raven gimmick. The one where the coin disappears, that shoots up your sleeve. So I think the David Blaine Street Magic one. He did
one where like the floor, like you wet the floor and the name came out, something like that.
Yeah, he showed. He also showed a couple ones that were marketed. Like he showed one, the Coke thing, that the Coke is torn up and then you kind of shake it and it comes back to life.
Yeah. And
then you wipe the top and it's like a new can. He showed that. That's a marketed thing.
Okay.
So there's a level of.
But that's not a bad thing if it's a marketed trick, because then maybe someone can go out there and be like, yo, I want to buy that trick.
I don't think so.
No,
I think it'll be the exact opposite. They're like, oh, that's how it's done. Some people. The thing is that I've learned after selling magic on the internet, that when you're buying a trick, you're supporting, especially if you buy a trick from somebody individually, you're supporting them, right? So you're supporting the creator. And if I buy something, I'll buy it even if I fucking know how it's done. I'm gonna buy it because I know it's going to benefit the creator. So that's the good thing about the internet now, that you have people buying directly from. So you have someone like Pandrea selling shit through his website. Xavier shit gets sold through his website, and that directly benefits him and helps him create new shit, right? So that's why I like it. But I know I was going on a tangent with this shit for that. In that case, I think for that particular trick, I don't think that that's beneficial. But that's the part where it's wishy-washy. I think as a whole, the masked magician concept was a good thing for the community, because then it gets them thinking about new methods for old tricks, right? The only negative I would say in the fucking part that I completely understand is giving up of these marketed tricks.
The secrets.
Yeah, the secrets of somebody that's like you and me trying to come up with stuff, So I think that's the issue. Let's see what somebody said here. Sawing in half is my signature trick. God damn it.
Who said that?
Butcher. Were Penn and Teller showing secrets before the masked magician? Yeah, they were talking about card forces on national TV. They were saying like, oh, if you really want to mess with a magician, say card force. You ever see a magician on the street, just yell card force. They did a wonderful bit with that. But they were showing here the secret of Penn and Teller. I think, I might be wrong. I think I talked to X about this shit and he disagreed. They were showing their own tricks.
Yeah.
They were only exposing their own tricks. They weren't necessarily exposing other people's tricks. They were exposing mostly their tricks. They were talking about concepts and theories in magic. But it's like playing telephone. If I whisper in your ear like airplane, by the time it comes around me in a group, it's going to come back and I say, oh, come in my ear. Like, hey, put your dick in my ear and fucking come.
All the time.
Like I'm in the kindergarten playground. But what got around the magic community was that fucking Penn and Teller were exposing secrets.
Yeah.
Now, if you looked into it, you saw that they were exposing their own secrets. Blast off is one of their most popular tricks, and they made that trick up. So it's a little bit of an interesting.
I have a conspiracy against Penn and Teller.
Yeah. What do you?
I think they're the ones that started the 52.
I don't even want to put breath to fucking saying how they started a group of millennials.
They started 52.
Who tattooed? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. What about Brian Brushing showing the invisible deck? I don't care, but my magic group got really upset about it. That was another one that he got a lot of flack for. That Brian Brusher on his channel of over 1 million, 2 million people, he put the invisible deck tutorial. And what I think that as a lay person, you could probably
like the invisible gimmick deck?
Yeah, the invisible deck where you spread through. Yeah. We're gonna do shit. I think that people could watch that video in passing and you could still fool them with an invisible deck.
Of course, because not everyone's going to know what an invisible deck is.
I remember when I was in high school, I had expert card technique in my fucking bag, right? And this person picked it up and then they saw the first chapter, which is on double lips. And they're like, oh, that's how you do all your tricks. I'm like, no, that book is old. And then they're like, hey, do a card trick. What did I do? I did an ambitious card trick. They're like, how the fuck? What the fuck? You just saw the tutorial. You just saw the fucking. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%.
My favorite thing. One of my favorite stories is a mentalist named Joseph Dunninger. So Joseph Dunninger, right? He's a mentalist. He's one of the most famous mentalists. And one thing that he would do is he would come out on stage and he would come out with this gimmicked pad, right? So the pad is this it's this huge gimmick thing, and he would say, so we have a lot of people that call themselves mentalists and mind readers, and they'll use trick gimmicks like this, and he shows the audience how it's done, how they fucking do this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use a real one. And what's he take out?
The exact same thing.
The same shit.
Yeah.
He takes out the same shit.
Damn, that's genius. We're not going to do a live stream today. We're going to do a real live stream today.
We're going to do a real live stream.
With real topics.
Yeah. But this guy, no, he takes that out. How genius is that? Yeah. Right? Same thing.
But it sets the expectation like, oh, he's not going to do the same thing.
He's not going to do this shit. Right? So linking rings. Magicians, I forgot what was a magician that would do this, but he would have the linking rings, right? So he would take out the linking rings, and then he would show the fucking hole. You know how the linking rings work, right? You have one that has a hole, and he would say, some magicians use this one. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this one. This one doesn't have a hole. It had the same fucking hole. The only thing is that he's showing it in a way to make it seem like he's showing the entire thing. But he did the same shit, which to me, I fucking love that. So you can show somebody how something is done and then fool them. The perfect example of this, again, look at fucking Penn Teller's cups and balls. Penn Teller's cups and balls. They do the cups and balls tricks with 3 cups. I don't know if you've seen this, Daniel.
No.
They do the trick with 3 cups, and they do the whole sequence, and they say, we're going to talk about the secrets of the cups and balls. We're going to talk about how it's done. And they talk about the rules, and then my favorite bit is when they say, and the third rule is never do it with fucking clear plastic cups. And they do the trick with clear plastic cups. And let me tell you, it still fucks you up. Damn. Because you see them load all the things at the end, and then in the last cup, there's a fucking potato. And it looks more magical when they show you how it's done. But it still fools you.
Yeah.
So the fact that these people are hiding behind the little wall of secrets, you're wasting your breath. And you know what? Eventually, morbidly as it sounds, that generation of magicians are going to fucking move on. And then it's going to be the new generation that are just going to be selling cardistry moves for $37.
Extreme
card. I talked about the ratio of magicians and the population of the U.S. It's irrelevant and insignificant. Yeah, magicians are irrelevant. 69 is where it's at. Hashtag 69.
The 69.
Yeah, Invisible Deck is still blowing lay people's mind. Proof of how innocuous Brian Brushwood's exposure was. Exactly. That video was, I think, 2 years ago. And then people are still, the Invisible Deck is still a thing. It's fucking dumb. I really don't understand why people think that this is the end-all, be-all. Oh, YouTube, you're exposing tricks. You're showing lay people magic tricks. Are you really showing lay people fucking magic tricks? Are you really? No, dude, the majority... What's happening? What's going on? Are you shilling?
No, I'm good.
The PigCake Magic Academy for $5 a month?
I'm good.
You get 2 new videos every single week. I just posted a hot video on my variation of Out of This World. All right, done from an impromptu borrowed shuffle deck. Shit was hot. I put a little bit of a video on the Mentalist Academy today for a calculator that apparently RB says doesn't work. It does work. All right?
Bitch.
It does work. Okay? You get the Google Play calendar, calculator. Or if you want to do the Samsung one, it still works. You just got to do a little bit more iffy. On the iPhones, all right? You have an iPhone, don't you, Daniel? No, somebody.
No.
Okay.
I have a real phone.
Okay. You could still do it. Okay, you could still do it. So, yeah, PigCake Magic Academy, $5 a month, 2 new videos a week. Over 200 videos already, so make sure to check it out. And then you'll be learning some hotness. Let me see with this. I look like a magic Darth Vader.
That's pretty sexy.
Let's put a 0 on this. Okay, that's good enough. You could fan a deck of cards and get a reaction. Though literally anyone could do it with 5 minutes practice. Yeah, but that's cardistry. That's a cardistrist. So there, look at that. You could do one of these, and then you could do this and go. Like I closed it, right? That's cardistry. Let me see if I could do this.
That's not cardistry, bro.
Fuck. I was trying to do. It's hard to do with these cards. All right, shut up. These nuts. What's to say? Do you like magic or the sleight of hand aspect? I like creating. That's my thing. I like making up shit. So whenever it comes to like an idea coming together, oof, boy, I get like just fucking fully torqued when it comes to coming up with ideas. I know a lot of people like the performance aspect, and I do like to see what it does when it comes to coming up with everything together. I do like that aspect too, but to me, creating is way above performance when it comes to magic. At least for me. Some people are completely opposite.
I like watching you create.
Huh?
I like watching you create.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. iPhone version should work because it's the method for that Greg Wilson trick, said Brian Connor. Oh, you're talking about Patreon. Okay, there you go. I thought you were talking. I don't know. I forgot what you were talking about. I did not get that. Let me see. There was something here about Jerks. The Jerks has a post about exposing marked cards, but then he has a really bad marking system. That's funny. Yeah, you just have the name of the card written on all of them. You just have on all the ones. Butcher the Pig says, I like watching you create. Listen, Butcher, all right? I'm so deflated from your fucking package. You don't even know.
Dude,
and not only am I deflated from the package, I'm upset because at the end I thought maybe I'll get a little bit of a better hint as to, you know, who you are or whatever. But instead, what did I get? I just got more clues.
I mean, I got questions.
I got questions, dude.
I got questions. Yeah, I got some questions.
Questions more than anything.
Bitch.
How many why do you have so many locks behind the door?
We live in the hood, bro.
We live in the hood. Okay. All right. Yeah. This is the hood.
Because there's gonna be like a little screen.
Has there ever been
never,
anything?
Never, bro.
Here?
Never, dude.
No. Okay.
There's there's not because of the hood.
Pussy. It's like a pussy neighborhood.
Except for the Mexicans.
There's nothing happening here, dude. We live in the
Honestly,
whitest.
not really, dude.
Bunch of Cubans and Central Americans driving their two-stroke.
Civics.
1992 Dodge Monacos. Up and down the street. It's gross.
Not a thing, bro.
I vote for Mark Bin Wangs. Mark Bin Wangs. Marking these are fairly.
That sounds like a rap name, right? Yo, Mark Bin Wangs.
Mark Bin Wang.
Oof.
Mark Bin Wang.
I need a shirt that says that.
I want to fucking cease, but B cards are a little bit hard to mark, right? Because I would imagine if the way I like marked cards, because I don't like fucking deciphering stuff like the Code of Hammurabi. You know, that's actually a thing, by the way. Hammurabi's called. It's the if I remember correctly in my history, it's the slate that was found that translated. There was something that translated to
like these
Egyptian.
These? Yeah, like these, right?
Code of Hammurabi, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, these are. I like these. I like the elites a lot because you could literally fucking be in an airplane and read these cards.
Yeah, but those have that decipher thing.
Yeah, but they're still fucking readers. Like anyone that knows 3 of Hearts, right? Anyone that knows 3 of Hearts.
Let me see if I can see it. Okay, I see 3H. Yeah,
right. You can see it from like fucking 12 feet away. Right here.
Don't tell me. King, spades.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
You can see it, and then it takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, you're right.
But then you have other decks that you got to be like, and yes, there's a learning curve, all right? They have other decks that you could practice and decipher it faster. But if you're in kind of like performance mode and you kind of just want to know what the fuck the card is, you're not going to be there 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Like the bicycle.
4.
Like the bicycle. There's a bicycle deck that's...
The perfect example is the what do you call this? The Pandrea deck. The Inspire cards.
Okay.
I was really hyped because I'm like, oh, this is a cheap deck of marked cards. And then the spokes on the wheel are thick.
That blue deck, right?
Huh?
That blue deck?
Yeah, I have the
That's
blue
Pandrea?
deck. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Pandrea.
Yeah. The Inspire deck.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you have to pretty much be, the thickness of that particular stick is a little bit thicker. So it's that one. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I like the deck. Don't get me wrong. I love the deck because it had a very simple...
I've never seen him use that deck.
I have.
No, not you. Him.
Yeah, no, I have. I've seen him do that deck. But they're still cheap as shit. They're like $5. But the problem is that you gotta fucking decipher the code of eugenics or whatever.
There's another good marking, right? Except this like inverted, maybe? Something like that?
Yeah. The only problem with these is that it has the hearts first. So it has
it has a suit, and then it kind of throws me off too.
So it has the suit first, and then it has the but they're fucking percent. I like that, by the way. You have the little bit of a meme here. But you can read these so quick. Like, it's just there. There it is. Like, it's done. You don't need to fucking work on anything. Jack of Hearts. 2 of Hearts. 9 of Hearts. As fast as you could read, they have the cards. 3 of Spades. 3 of Hearts. Is this 5 or 6? I think 5.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But they're fast as shit. That's what I like. I don't like having to decipher any sort of code. And they're also thin as shit. These are probably, I think, the best one. In terms of markings. Look at this fucking
I never got those Madison kittens though, but I heard those are pretty good cards too. You know what those are? Like the little kittens?
Yeah. Madison's killing it, bro. I fucking love that dude.
It's Daniel Madison.
There's a card that flew. Oh, I got it.
I'm Daniel Madison.
That's a pretty horrendous thing.
I got the greatest Daniel Madison impression, bro.
Brooklyn's are good. I've heard Brooklyn's. I've heard of that. I've heard also the butterfly ones, too. Right?
Oh, I gotta get you those butterflies.
Because they have the corner or the side ones.
I gotta
get you fooled Penn Teller with that shit.
I gotta get you those butterflies.
You fooled Penn Teller with that.
Because he's part of the 52, bro.
Oh, okay. So you have a conspiracy.
It's a thing. I'm telling
you.
It's a thing, bro.
I love Penn Teller. I love them. They've been my heroes. I have their books, There were a couple fool-us episodes that I'm like, you guys know how that's done. David Roth, for example, doing his tricks. David Roth. I mean, I love David Roth.
Yeah,
but this is David Roth doing So I have a coin here, and I shake it, and now it's gone. It's a different coin. So David Roth was doing that sort of stuff, putting that in the.
Maybe he has Parkinson's.
No. It's just nervous. I mean, obviously there's nerves. He's doing the fucking coin tricks, hard sleight of hand tricks in front of everyone. Granted, he still did the tricks.
Yeah.
But nothing there was fooling at all. Nothing there was fooling. And
that's
he
old
said,
school stuff.
You fooled us.
Yeah, you lying sack of shit.
So I mean, it's helpful to the buddies. Don't get me wrong. Let me see how good this looks. Oof, solid. Solid.
Oof. How'd you put it in your nose, bro?
Huh?
How'd you put it in your nose?
It's a gimmick.
It's a fake nose?
It's a fake nose.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Does that even look good? Right, it looks like it comes through. Right? No, I want to die. Anna D's performance was edited. I didn't like her.
Was it really?
I don't know. I didn't like it at all. Because it's like, I want to incorporate magic and cardistry, right? And then she does one trick that's entirely different than this, and then says, oh, no, you see what I was doing is that I was doing all this to distract you while this was happening. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's like you said, how can I do shuffling? How can I shuffle these cards?
And first of all, she didn't even do that good of a cardistry sequence, bro. Like, that shows what. Oh, dude, you got your isolations down packed, yo. Oof.
I didn't do that.
Oof.
Put up. There. Let's go.
Damn.
That look good?
That would look really fucking good.
Damn, your boy's dropping.
You just got back to level 100 virgin, bro.
Yeah, but I don't understand, man. I don't understand why they. Shut up. Stop. They couldn't pick that up on the live mic. But yeah, it didn't make sense to me. Her performance really didn't make any sense. They cut the part ready when she got the card ready for the force. The thing about Penn and Teller, I understand that you're gonna go there, right? You're gonna go there, and you're gonna get publicity, and you're gonna get attention. But try to fucking fool them, please.
Yeah.
Try to fool them. You have these guys doing these basic bitch things, doing these tricks just to get like fucking attention and try to get eyes on you.
Yeah.
Try to fool them, dude. That's the point of the fucking show.
I mean, she's not a magician though. I think she's now seeing how she can get more into the industry with magic and stuff like that.
But you're going to Penn and Teller and doing a memorized deck trick as if they don't.
She's
fucking
joining
know
52, bro. Mark my word. She's gonna be part of the 52.
Did she fool them? No, she didn't.
No, bro. Come on.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe they said, yeah, you fooled us with a fucking trick that they know. The one that killed me was a cookie. That was so obnoxious.
Which one was the cookie? Oh,
no, this fucking guy. He fooled him with a cookie because he was doing a follow me trick, like do as I do trick, and then he takes the sip of the water, and then he spits it back. He spits it back, right? You never seen this bar bet? No?
Which one?
You never seen this bar bet where you're like, you need to follow what I'm doing, and then you take a sip of your water, right? Drink it, do it again, drink it, and then you drink it, and I spit the water back out because I kept it in my mouth. So you failed because you weren't able to do what I was doing. So it's like a bar bet.
Yeah.
Like if you can't do what I'm doing, you have to pay me. That's kind of the bit. So this guy was doing that with a cookie. This guy was doing that with a fucking cookie. And then at the end, he misdirected them. And he fucking fooled them with a fucking cookie. So he was able to, I think, eat it or make it or drop it on his lap or whatever. But he did that with a cookie. I don't know. It just seemed like kind of an asshole. It seemed like kind of an asshole. So I don't know if I like that. The other one was the sugar packet. Yeah. Jabrizi.
With Jabrizi.
But here's the thing about Jabrizi, though.
That was a little cringe.
I'll tell you why that fucked me up. That trick fooled me. The Jabrizi trick fooled me, and I'll tell you why. Because the method that he used was so fucking stupid. I wouldn't think anybody would go on TV and try that. He got the sugar packet. He got the coin. He put the coin in the slit in the back of the sugar packet. That's why Allison was like, I don't know if you're going to fool them. But the way he picked up the coin really made it seem like he was lapping it, right? So that's the part that fooled me. So I'm like, there's no way. There's no way this dude is literally putting the... And that's probably what Penn Teller was thinking, that there's no way that this guy's literally pulling the sugar in the fucking thing. There's no way he's putting the coin in a hole in the fucking back of the thing. But that's what he was doing. He did that and then did this, and then it was in there, right? That's why I'm telling you. If you see the video, Allison's like, I don't know if you're going to get him. I put his ear on this. I don't think if you're going to get him. I don't think so. And then Penn was like, you did a really good thing there, right? A little bit sly. A little bit sly, if you told me. Deanie. But I didn't like that. I thought that was a little bit weird. It fooled me though. It fooled me. But I was just thinking like, what? Huh? You put the coin in the... Why would you do... It worked, but... what are some good controversies in Magic? Controversies in Magic in the sense of like people stealing other people's shit, you know, people claiming, oh, that was mine, that was this, you know, like certain... Oh, fuck. I thought this was my laptop.
Don't drop America.
Like, yeah, you had to burn it, right? If you drop it. Is this one of the ones that has the... Dude, my mom, she went to New York in the 90s. She has a hat that you lift up the brim and the whole skyline is there. And this is before 9/11, so the two towers are there. So you open it up and then it has like a pop-up of all the skyline of New York.
That's dope, bro.
It's the gayest shit I've ever seen. It's the gayest shit. But yeah, but case in point, I think you should try to go and fool them. I don't understand why they people go there. Well, I do understand why, because they're trying to get publicity or they're trying to get attention.
It's just a magic show. I think they're just trying to get good, you know, the ratings going, and it's in Vegas, right?
I don't know. I have no idea. Before it was in the UK because they filmed it for I think Channel 9.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And
it's a show, dude. They're just trying to like, you know.
Yeah, ratings, I guess. The first one I remember, Jonathan Ross. They did that in the UK back when Penn was fat as fuck.
What's the blind guy's name? I always forget his name.
Richard Turner.
That was a phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal performance going on there, bro.
Yeah, I just... Huh?
Dude,
how did you even...
Yeah, the mob tried to fucking hire me. I said, no, bitch.
My favorite thing on... there's another Instagram channel called Fuck Magicians, right? And then it's like that face you put when you put on stage backwards. Because he's blind as fuck. So if you put him backwards on the stage... He's not gonna know. Pranked.
That's fucked up.
Pranked. You look like a mofo, a magical mofo bank robber. Yeah. That's kind of the aesthetic I'm going for.
That's what we're going for, dude.
Right? I need a fake Gucci.
That's why we get demonetized.
Huh?
All the time, because you know we look at it.
The last one wasn't demonetized.
Ooh.
The last one wasn't demonetized.
Bitch.
But how could Lappin get the coin in there? Well, I think he had Allison put an X on it. I think he told Allison in the video.
Yeah, like, he marked the coin. He marked the coin.
Put a coin or put an X on it. You know, he could have easily duplicated the coin. So what's to say that he ditched it? The coin is already in the sugar packet, and then he pretended to drop it. I would have never assumed that this guy would have just went in the hole.
So hold on. So you just make a hole on the back of the...
It's a common trick. It's a very common trick. You look like somebody running around Coral Gables looking for shit.
Bitch.
Says Butcher.
That motherfucker, bro. Right. We got so many questions. So many, bro. Let me tell you, that one got me. That's the one that got me. The turnaround.
This fucked me up.
The turnaround got me.
When this guy, when I saw that video,
the turnaround got me. I'm not gonna lie to you. That really had me fucking.
Video on Thursday. When I saw this in the fucking video, and I'm like, wait a second, somebody was close to us.
Fuck.
I don't like that. You're Thursday. The video is gonna make sense.
Bitch.
Was I talking about Penn Teller? So there's a bunch of tricks that you put a coin in a fucking sugar packet, but that one in particular, it was the handling, right? So usually the handling is a little bit more like you do it under. Mm-hmm. He was doing it here, but the thing is that
how do you do it like this?
The sugar packet's there, right? Mm-hmm. You have the slit, and then there's just ways to put it in there.
Just slide it.
Or you could. I taught one on the channel. Mm-hmm. I taught a version on the channel that's a little bit more sleight of hand. It's like you get a pop tab and it appears inside of the sugar packet. Mm-hmm. But the way you do it is you hide the pop tab behind, and you could show it that way. And then you actually take the pop tab in your hand, you could flip it up, put it back behind the sugar packet, and then you could apparently show both sides of it. I put that on the channel like a year ago, 2 years ago. But
on this channel?
It's actually not on the Academy.
Oh, not on that channel.
But it's on YouTube. but still the academy. Still in the academy. But yeah, I like that one. I like that one because you're not putting a slit. It's any sugar packet. Yeah. But there's a couple methods. I know Illusionist had one under a Street Magic package back in 2004. So that's a little bit interesting. It literally looked like he put in a slit. It didn't even look like it was melting. Well, he did this. Like that. So I'm like... But it fooled me.
I mean, not that obvious, but I'm sure.
Dude, it fucking fooled me because I'm like, he does this.
Damn, dude, he misdirected. He misdirected you, bro.
Dude, he fucking wrecked my asshole, dude. I'm sure with his BBC, dude. That guy got that BBC and he fucking just shoved it in my pee hole. What's the other one here? Low, what the fuck? The trick with a 12-year-old fooled me. 12-year-old girl fooled me. I didn't see that one.
A 12-year-old? Was she Asian?
I don't remember. You know, might have been. I remember seeing like a little girl doing a trick for him.
I believe it if it's an Asian.
Fucking him up. But it was like a self-working one. Sankey could have called him out in the same way. What was his point? That Sankey one was a little bit iffy, man.
Sankey went on there?
Yeah, but Sankey was like, he had a whole issue with that. You didn't weren't aware of that. Damn, this is like old drama, dude. Because he did like 12 tricks, right? But he did 12 tricks in a way that's changing the method up enough to fool you, right? So, for example, he did this trick. He did this trick. Video. Yeah, but then he made a video saying how I secretly fooled Penn and Teller. And there was this whole back and forth between Penn and Sankey. But, so for example, he did this trick, right?
He's not joining the 52.
Where the coin, where the card rises, like this. But in his video, he's explaining on how he put it close to his body. And then he moved it like this as it floated up. This was inside of the card. So imagine this is inside of the card box. And then you see this card float out like this. So what he was doing was that he was pretending as if he was using invisible thread. Because traditionally, the way a rising card is done is you have a thread attached to the fucking card. And then the card raises it up.
But like the rubber band, right? You mean like actual thread?
Yeah. Oh, so this one is an old method. But the further you pull it away from your body, the more tension you put on the actual thread, and then it's going to rise up. So he was trying to emulate that, but really he was doing this. So he was doing little things like that to fool them. So he pretended to ditch pieces. He did a trick where he takes two cards, rips it, and then puts it back together. But he was pretending to ditch pieces, right? So he would like do this
on purpose
and then do that and like to fuck with them. And then at the end he made a video saying how I secretly fooled Penn and Teller. And Penn had a really nice rebuttal to it, which was an interesting thing. I didn't understand why Sankey did that, and that's another thing that he did like 13 tricks. Yeah, he went in there and he fucking went in there. He's like,
come on, bro. One and done.
But let's see, what's this one? She was Asian, but she looked 12. She was actually 45. 13 or 30. That's a subreddit. Sankey pretended to ditch pieces. There you go. The 12-year-old girl who did A-Can, where she explained the entire time the magicians do to fool them while fooling them. And then, I was thinking like that 2 days ago, and he deleted it because he got salty. You're talking about Sankey? But Penn was saying like it's the exact same thing, I think, as using... I forgot the metaphor. If somebody please remember it. But Penn used the metaphor. Like it's as if you're using a metal thumb tip to ditch, you know, thumb tip?
Yeah.
It's as if you're doing a metal thumb tip to use, like, it's as if you were using a metal thumb tip, and then I said I fooled you because you thought it was a plastic one.
Yeah.
I think that's the comparison. Brian, I'm sure you,
interesting.
I'm sure you probably remember the comparison that Penn made. I don't remember it that close, but he said something like that. Like if you're using a piece of plastic in one way. But then after that, they started making sure that people only did like one trick. That's the point of it. Because I don't know if you saw Fool Us before, but dude, people would go up there and do like 13 tricks. Shinlin.
Yeah, but relax. I want to see Shinlin do like a full thing, dude. It's worth it.
Yeah, but if you're going to do 13 tricks, it's okay. So he said, it's as if a thumb tip was used to do the got your nose instead of your actual thumb. Top notch. Yeah, beautiful bit. So, you know, this little thing when you go up to someone and you go, I got your nose. It's as if you put a piece of plastic there, right? And then that's how you pretended. That's how you said, oh, I fooled you. Because you thought I put my thumb there. But really, I put a little piece of plastic. You fucking retard. That's pretty much what Sankey was alluding to.
Wow.
But I still love Sankey. Don't get me wrong. I love Sankey. I love Jay Sankey. I just thought that was a little bit of a dark time a dark cloud on the Sankey train, you know, per se. But his trick though, it's a great trick because he has it. It's you get 2 cards, and you fold the card up, you tear it. You know, you tear the card up very cleanly. You show all the pieces, and then you put the cards back together, and there's 2 cards they could hand out and examine. It's called Cardboard Contortionist, right? It's a beautiful trick. He put it out, I think, on how could I fucking remember this? Sankey Panky. That's the name of the book, Sankey Panky. I think that's what it's. It's a beautiful trick, but I don't know. Gonna see Chris Angel's show? Satsima?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I want to.
Maybe. It's Clearwater.
I want to see that shit, yeah.
Clearwater. Clearwater is the home of Scientology. Clearwater is the home of Scientology. So that's the other one. What else? I think that's it. We're gonna talk about that. I think that's the thing.
No. We had that one thing we want to talk about. But go.
Well, I need to show stuff.
What are you showing?
Ham Radio.
Yes.
Make sure Ham Radio, check that out. Subscribe. We're going to be moving this to Ham Radio, and we're going to be starting to put stuff on Instagram for the hams.
One day.
So make sure to follow us there. It's going to be available everywhere, so keep on the lookout for that. Hit the little notification bell icon. I stream games often. All right, I stream games often. So I'm going to be streaming Minecraft and Zelda and all that stuff. But what else is there that's interesting?